Hi everyone, my name is Alexa and I'm a student OT intern at the FRC, and this week we have been going through recipes that are 5 ingredients or less and also pretty healthy. So today we are going to make a breakfast sandwich, and what I have, let me show you, is half a bagel. You can definitely use a whole bagel if you want something more filling. I get whole wheat bagels. I'll show you. They look like this. You want to make sure it's 100% whole wheat. A lot of times breads and bagel products will say things like whole grain, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they are 100% wheat. They could just contain wheat, and so it's always nice to get 100% wheat whenever you can. I also have some eggs. We're going to just need one. An avocado. This is a huge avocado. And some cheese. I also really like hot sauce on my breakfast sandwiches, but this is definitely optional if you don't like hot sauce. So the first thing I'm going to do is crack my egg and put it in my bowl. So when I'm cracking my egg, it's easier to do it on a flat, hard surface rather than the edge of the bowl. Because you have less likelihood of getting shell in your bowl. So it breaks pretty evenly when you hit it on a flat surface. So I like my eggs scrambled on my sandwich, so the way I scramble my eggs is just with a fork. I take it and I just kind of whisk it until that yolk is all broken up. So it looks like this. So next, even though I have a non-stick pan, eggs tend to stick a lot to the pan. So just to be safe, I'm adding some cooking spray. But if you don't have cooking spray, you can definitely use a little bit of oil or a little bit of butter. Just make sure that if you use butter, it doesn't burn. So I'm going to spray my pan with some cooking spray and then start to heat my pan. I'm going to put it on a medium heat. I just want this to get a little bit hot, but I don't want it to get to the point where my cooking spray is starting to burn. So I just want to keep an eye on that to make sure it's not getting brown. While my pan is heating up, I'm just going to cut my avocado. And this avocado is gigantic, so I'm not going to use all of the avocado. I'm just going to use about 1/4 of it. But when I go to put it back in my fridge, keeping the seed in it and keeping it together will help the avocado keep a lot longer than if you just put it in a Ziploc like this. So, pro tip. I am also gonna go ahead and toast my bagel. The eggs do not take long to cook at all, so once this pan is hot enough, I'll just pour them on there, and it just takes maybe a minute. I like using the spatula to get all of the egg out just because it does the best job. And to cook my egg, I'm just kind of moving it around the hot surface of the pan. And when it starts to get a little bit white like this, I want to just scoop it out of the way and get more of the liquid egg left to cook. So I just pretty much am keeping it in constant motion. So that way no parts of it burn. once I am getting more of a solid egg, there's no more liquid running around anywhere, it's about done. It does not take very long at all. So I'm setting this aside and then just waiting on my bagel to finish toasting. So my bagel just finished toasting, and it scared me when it popped up like it always does. I just have shredded cheese with me, but typically a slice of cheese would work a little bit better, a little less messy. But I'm just putting a little bit of cheese on my bagel. Like so. And then I'm just putting a few drops of hot sauce. I'm going to add, like I said, these avocados are huge, so I'm not using the whole thing, but just a fourth of the avocado. I like to add just a little bit of salt and pepper. And there you have it. A healthy breakfast sandwich. Enjoy!